yani venye si tulitoka watu walibaki kidogo.
Sydney. Is there anything you have put there? Oh, it's here. I have to take it out. Yeah.
Yes.
This thing here. I'll bring it here. Sydney has joined. Sydney, thank you for joining. Tap the screen. Let me also join.
Sticky. Water doesn't work.
But Kadi has never joined.
I'm joining. I'm here to join.
Where? We've never seen you joining them. I have never seen Kadi.
You'll see Mkulima Bora there.
I'm not even visible.
You're not visible?
Yes, see. What is it, my
That
phone?
light is in a wrong place.
You see.
Now you have to go and push it there.
I think Kadi is... Ama, you are the problem.
Bangoza nature. Who else? Sydney,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Why is it we don't see ourselves here?
I'm not
We're not seeing ourselves
myself.
here. Here, us, here on this. Oh, it's me. Oh, I'm there. Hmm? Okay, it's fine.
No, on TikTok, you're not.
And TikTok is the
visible.
one that I need to adjust.
It's okay, that's too much.
Kimani,
Hello there.
should you adjust this? I'm here, Kimani. Sydney, are you able to adjust our cameras on TikTok?
I think,
After Effects, yes, we have a trainer for After Effects who will come in next week.
yeah.
That guy, Mr. T.
Yes, Mr. T.
He has to come back.
Yes.
Yes, man. Huh?
Yesterday he joined yesterday.
Yeah. Thank you, Kimani, for liking the live. We have 5 minutes before Sydney starts. And After Effects is with davinci. We have what on davinci?
We have davinci, which is Fusion.
Fusion.
Yes.
Yeah, Sydney, you are responding to me. It's Kimani who is asking.
Oh, Kimani. Okay.
I don't know. Do we move like this, like this? If I move like this, then on the other side, I don't know.
You can push me.
I push you a little bit on the side.
Yes, because I'm just one person. So,
Huh?
yeah, you can push me a little bit.
You are not important.
No, just kidogo.
And if I place you like that?
How I need to know?
Huh?
Let me ask you more. What is it, the placement of the camera?
Yes. There's a placement of the camera. But you see, if I move like this, is can you go behind that camera? And then I hold it, and then you turn it. Just, yes, turn it. Are you sure you're turning it?
How should I turn it? Right or left?
This way. To be honest, I don't even know that's the camera. That's
Yeah,
not
it's
even the
that
camera.
one. That one.
On TikTok is this? That one is not. That's on YouTube. Sydney. Sydney is the one who did this. Amir, thank you for joining, and Kelsey, moving. Thank you for moving in. You know, there's YouTube. YouTube is okay.
Yeah, this the camera.
This is for
YouTube.
TikTok.
Oh.
We have 3 cameras.
Yes.
Place it at the center, so you see.
Is not me.
Why are you crying, Kadi?
You see, this is that's the center. That's the center. At least it gives us. Who else has joined? Mary Maina. Thank you for joining. At exactly 11, that's when Mr. Sydney is going to take over the class.
Yes.
Where do we have a YouTube link? Nina, thank you for joining. Kima Ni. Oh, Kimani. It's a Kima. On YouTube, do we have the feed on YouTube?
Yes, it's.
Is it okay there?
Yes.
Okay. Udhaifa has joined. Yeah. Sydney, Udhaifa is there.
Oh,
and
yes.
specifically, Udhaifa is will be asking so many questions about Kariamburi as well. Karib sana, Kariamburi. Kimani, I was explaining, Reynab, thank you for joining. Kimani, I was explaining about fusion in davinci is more like what After Effects is. You find that Adobe, the editing, which is Premiere Pro, Photoshop, editing for editing videos is Premiere Pro.
And then for After Effects,
That's
and
for
then
After
graphics
Effects.
and visual effects.
And then there's
Then
for
we
audio.
have audio is
Audition.
Adobe Audition.
Yes.
Yes.
So all those usually come separate, isn't it?
Yes.
You have to move from one system to another, But DaVinci is everything is compiled in one place. Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, Sydney is going to take us through more of what we are going to do. Wayne Kimani, asante sana for joining. Sugar Crass FX, Baba TT, I like that name, Baba TT. Peter Ngigi, Reynab, welcome. We are here to learn about editing, professional editing. And Siafu ya Mzungu, that's nice. Siafu ya Mzungu. What is Siafu?
Siafu is the
It's ants. Which type of ants? Majimoto. Govet, thank you for joining. We are on 11. The time is 11 a.m., 11:01. I think Sydney, because of what we promised people to do, so we can start from there. Hey, Udaifa. Sydney today is going to take over. Thank you for liking.
Yep.
Kimani, thank you. You've learned a little bit of Premiere Pro, but needed to know After Effects more. Yes. After Effects, we are going to do it next week.
Yeah, we have someone who will do After Effects.
Yes, we'll have someone who will come in. But again, we'll be able to have all this schedule published on our website.
Yes, so
whereby
they will be knowing which
days, what training that you're going to conduct.
Yep.
So, yes, stay put. So Sydney, Wanjiku karibu sana. Once in a while, I'll be joining in so that I can talk to the people who have joined.
Yep.
So Sydney, you can take over.
Okay. So how are you guys doing? Thank you for joining. Yeah, we promised we'll be starting at 11
Is your
a.m.
audio okay, Sydney? I feel like you sound very low.
It's
I don't
low.
know. Hmm?
But yeah, I think it's okay. Should I
It's
confirm?
okay. Oh, Kimani says you iko sawa. It's me.
It's okay.
Maybe I shout too much.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we want to start this course, which is a beginner's course. This course is for the people who want to learn editing, but they don't know how to start. So today we will be able to go through the davinci, understanding the interface, and I believe by the end of this lesson, if you have never edited with DaVinci Resolve, you will be able to do your first edit. Yeah, your simple edit, you'll be able to do it today. So first of all, we want to start with explaining what DaVinci is. DaVinci Resolve is a professional all-in-one editing software that combines everything together, and it's actually used professionally in these professional films that you guys watch. DaVinci Resolve is used to edit. And before you do anything else, we have to install our DaVinci Resolve. For you to install DaVinci Resolve, I'm going to take you through the steps. We're going to go to any web browser. If you're using Google Chrome or you're using Edge, any browser is okay. We will now search Blackmagic Design. Blackmagic. Blackmagic Design. DaVinci Resolve is a software for Blackmagic. So it's on the Blackmagic software or Blackmagic website, sorry. So here on the Blackmagic website, we have an icon, we have a category which is the products. So we go to products, and then under products, the first one is professional cameras, and the second one is DaVinci Resolve and Fusion software. So we click on the DaVinci Resolve and Fusion software, and then we will see we have DaVinci Resolve, and then we have DaVinci Resolve Studio. The first one is DaVinci Resolve, and it has been indicated here it's a free version, and the Studio one, it's a paid version, which is 295 USD. So there is a little bit of difference between the free version and the paid version. Yeah, the free version has almost 90% of the things that you need to do to edit your project from the start to the end. And then the studio version, it's just that it has been added some AI features that will help you edit more faster and will make your work a little bit easier. Yes. So if you have a free version, you can do your editing without any difficulties. So for the beginners, I recommend we download the free version. And for those of you who want to advance, you can purchase the studio version from us here at Highway Audiovisual. Okay, so you can click on the free version like that, and then it will be here. So you'll be asked to download the free version. So you click download free, and then you will choose your operating system. Maybe you're using a Mac or you're using a Windows, you'll choose, or you're using the Linux, they have been indicated here. So you will choose Windows, and then you have a form that will come here. So you'll have to fill this form. You'll fill your full names, your company, the email, the phone number, your country. After you fill the form, you'll now click register and download, and then it will be downloaded. So that's now the process of downloading. After you download your DaVinci Resolve, you now have to install it. You install it the same way you install other softwares on your machine. So it's just the same way. Now after installing, I will not be installing because we already have it installed in our machine. Hope everyone is okay. And if anyone has a question, maybe you have missed on something, you can ask right now. That's the first process. Okay. And now after installation of your DaVinci Resolve, we now want to dive into it, and that's we have to launch our DaVinci Resolve. So we click like that and wait for it to open.
Sydney, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Can you download this DaVinci Resolve in any laptop? Because mine, it's not working.
Okay, so it is recommended. She is asking if I can download DaVinci Resolve on any laptop. It's not any laptop. At least you should have, for it to run smoothly, you should have a laptop that has 16 GB of RAM, and 8 GB can work, but it will be a little bit heavier for your laptop, and a dedicated graphics card, which will help your software to run smoothly. So you need at least a powerful laptop for you to work well, because if you try doing it on a laptop that has low capabilities, it will be hard for you to edit because of lagging issues and more. Yeah, so it's at least 16 GB of RAM and a dedicated graphics card. Yes. So we're waiting for it to load. Okay, so after opening DaVinci Resolve, this is the first thing that you see, and over here are the projects that we were working on here. So if you have installed your DaVinci Resolve the first time, you will not see these projects. Yeah, you will not see. You'll just it will just be an open window with the untitled project. So we want to go ahead and create our first project in DaVinci Resolve. For us to create a project, we have some things that we can do, and on the left of the screen, you can see we have project libraries. The project libraries, these are like these are the folders where we store our projects. So for you, before you start doing your editing, before you create your project, you need to have a project library, because you know, if you organize your work very well, it will be easier for you to look for a project and continue working on it. So to create a project library, we have an icon down here which is written add project library. We just click on the icon, and then you have to name your project library. Let's say today we are doing a training. We can write that online training. Let me name it online training. Okay, and then you have been asked to browse the location where you want to store your library. So click browse, and then you choose on your machine where you want to store your project library. So for us, we will choose this, and then we'll create a folder so that you can know where your project library is. So we create a new folder, and then we also name it online training.
There's a question. This question is coming from Kimani.
Yep.
Could you rate my latest video I used on CapCut on it? Could you rate my latest video used CapCut on it?
Okay, I think we can watch the video later and see and rate it. Yeah, we can do that.
So if Kimani, you are able to upload the video on your drive, on your Google Drive,
and
then send us a link.
We can watch it.
Then we can watch. From there, then we can discuss on what aspects you think we can help with. Isn't it, Sydney?
Yep.
So upload it on your drive, then share it with us. Or if it's on YouTube as well, you can send us a link.
Yeah.
I think that's Chris. That's not Kimani, it's Chris. It's just not Kimani now.
Oh, it's Chris. Oh, I'm sorry, Kimani. I'm very.
It's
okay.
Chris, yeah.
Oh, Chris is at Kimani.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, I think if you can say something. Sydney, you can go on.
Okay, so after we have created a new folder, we will now select the folder, and then we will click create. Then we will wait for a few seconds. Okay.
Can I get my laptop?
Waiting for the project now that's the project library that we have created. Now you see this project library has no any project, so we want to create a fresh project from here. So we'll go to new project, click new project, and name our project. You name your project according to maybe what you're working on. If you're working on any project, that's what you write there. So for us, we'll just write online training. Online training, and then the location, we can use the same location that we created for our project library. So we go and we browse, and then this is the folder that we created, and then we select the folder and create. After creating our project, this is the first window that you see, and it usually opens on the cut page. So I'm going to explain each and every page and their functions, and then we can go through the pages and make you understand which page you are required to use and at what time are you supposed to use this page. So we'll go for the first page, and the first page is called the media page. The media page is a page that helps you to import your clips into our project. Okay, so we have different ways of doing that, and then we have different sections on the media page. So on our top left, we have the file manager, and then on the middle, over here on the top middle, we have our viewer panel. This is where you can view your clips before importing them. And then on the bottom right, we have our media pool. So at the media pool, this is where we store our clips after importing them. This is where our clips go. For us to import these clips, there are two ways that you can use to import our clips. Okay, so I'm going to show you the two ways. And we have another tool here, which is called the clone tool. So the function of the clone tool, this clone tool helps us to securely offload our data or our footage from maybe an SD card to our machine. Let's say we have a shoot and then we have recorded our clips on our SD card. And then we want to now transfer our clips from the SD card to our machine. We can use the clone tool to just make sure that we transfer the data securely. In case our machine crashes or something, when you open it back, you will find it will not crash with the footage, and the footage will just be there, and then you can finish the transportation or the offloading of the footage. So this is actually a safe way that I can recommend. If you are transferring your clips, you can use it to transfer your clips. So I'm going ahead to show you how to import our clips on our timeline, and we have the two ways. So the first way, you can see on our file manager, we have our cards, and we just now go and find the clips where we have saved them on our machine. So I'm going to use this folder over here, Serene Pack. We open the folder. Let's wait for it to open. So, and then I go to first card. These are now the clips that I want to import. Okay, I select all the clips that I want to import like that, and I can drag them and I can drop them to the media pool like that. So you can see the clips that I have imported are here on the media pool. That's the first way to import our clips. We have the second way. I'm going to show you the second way to import our clips. We just go to our files, the file manager, and then you can drag a clip, any clip that you want, and then you drop it directly to DaVinci Resolve. On the media pool, you just drop it. You can see the clip is here. So those are the two ways of importing our clips. That's the only function that the media page plays, with importing our clips and organizing the clips like that. And then there is something else I want to show you. If you want to, there are some things which are called the bins. Bins are subfolders where we can store our footage. Okay, you see these are the clips that I have imported on our media pool, and there are too many. Let's say we have other clips, maybe for scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, something like that. We can arrange them in bins. For us to create a bin, we have this space here under master. We right click and then there is new bin. I hope you guys are understanding. If you don't understand, ask a question. We create a bin, new bin, and then here is the bin. I hope you can see it. We can rename our bin. To rename the bin, let's name it maybe scene 1, something like that. Scene 1. And you open the bin, you can now import your clips for scene 1 into our bin. Okay? So let's say you have already imported our clips without creating the bins, and you want to put your clips into the bin. You just select the clips. You select all the clips, and then you can drag them and drop them inside the bin like that. You see now our work is a little bit organized. There are no many clips here, so it's easy for you to understand where our clips are. So if you open the bin, you'll be able to see the clips. So that's actually what the media page does. Anyone who has a question on the media page, you can ask. Is there any question maybe online?
So many people have joined.
Uh-huh.
The newcomers, we have Director Ambrose Kim, we have got the Key, we have got the Abugas, we have got Al Capone, we have Ron Rotich, TikTok Divas, Ali Machuo is in the house as well, our able director.
Director, yes, and producer.
Lucy is around. So anyone with a question so far, you need to ask. You can ask. Today we are talking about davinci training.
Yes.
And our davinci is available both as a free software and also a prepaid version.
Yes.
But the free software is a complete software. Sydney took you through on how to download it. So if there's a question, I'll be able to pause Sydney at some point, and then I can read your question to Sydney so that he can ask. Sydney?
Okay. So we now go to the next page. The next page is the cut page.
Should we go to Stevie?
Okay.
On the bin, you said that we can arrange our work.
Yeah.
But in addition to it, let's say your footages have long shots, wide shot, close-ups. Like, it's easier for you to use the bins to, like, you can take all the close-ups footage and place on one bin and name it so that you can never confuse yourself when editing.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Can you repeat the question again, Sydney? Because
she's not asking a question. She has added an additional value on how we can use the bins. She has said that if we have long shots, we have close-ups, we have wide shots, all of them. Now you can create different bins. This bin is for the long shots, this one is for the close-ups, and you arrange the shots.
So where do you do it? As in on your explanation?
Yes.
Because we are seeing a screen there. Where do you do all that?
I have showed it. Let me repeat. I have
That
said
was your question, isn't it?
No,
she has not asked a question.
adding a little to it.
Oh, you are
Yes,
adding.
Yes, it was not a
Okay.
question.
I'm on headphones.
Okay. So let's now go to the next page, which is the cut page. It's here. And on the cut page is used to trim and remove all the unwanted clips that we don't want to use and remain with only the clips that we are using and the parts that we are using. You can see we have our bin over here on the bottom, on the top left. If we open our bin, we will see we have all the clips that we imported. All the clips are here. So the cut page, we can drag our clip, any of the clips, and drop it to the timeline. Now this is the timeline. So we have a clip on the timeline. Now we can toggle through the playhead and then trim our clip whenever we want to trim. Let's say we want our clip to start from somewhere like this point. We trim it, and I'm going to use a shortcut, Control B. We have trimmed it, and then we can delete. So we have removed that unwanted clip and only remained with the clip that we want. But doing this on the cut page, you can also do that on other pages like the media page. So cut page is just for quick editing, and you can use we have a software which is called the Speed Editor. It's used on the cut page. It helps you to cut very fast, cutting your clips and remaining only the wanted clips. Yes, and then actually that's what the cut page does. It's Very simple, like that. Anyone who has a question on the cut page, you can ask. If there is no question, guys, do you have any question hapo kwa cut page? Or?
No, we don't have any question. We have newcomers. We have Maria Nyirishema. We have Alphonse Mutinda. We have got Full Stack Solutions, Alan Amwai.
Okay.
So those are the newcomers. Guys, if you are able to like our page, follow us, so that you can always join in our trainings. If like is just to tap, isn't it?
Yes, just tap the
Tap
screen.
the screen for us, so that we can be able to do more of these trainings for you guys. Sydney?
Okay, now the next page is the edit page. On the edit page, this is where you do your detailed editing. Actually, I spent most of the time on this page, almost 90%. This is where I spent time. Because on the edit page, you can import your clips through the edit page. This is where you now organize your footage and create a sequence. Okay, so we have different segments on the edit page. We can see the first one. I want to start from the top left. We have the media pool. The media pool, this is where our clips that we imported are, and all the bins. So you can see it's not active. We just click it and then you can see it's active. So these are our clips that we have imported. This way you look for the clip that you want and then you drag and drop it to the timeline. The second one is the effects. For the effects, it's self-explanatory. These are the effects that you can use. For example, all the transitions are here, both video and audio transitions. We have the titles, those texts, the text, we have all of them here. We have the Fairlight effects. Fairlight effects, these are effects for audio, okay? We have all the filters and everything over here. So you just look for something that you want and then you can drag it and drop it on your clip, and you can manipulate it the way you want. The next icon shows index. It's written index. Index, it just shows the time code, okay? The time code of our clip, the duration of our clip, and so on. If you want to see how long is this clip, you just go to index and then you can see. The next one is the sound library. On the sound library, this is where we store our sound effects, our audio. You can download your sound effects and add them to DaVinci Resolve. This will help you and will make your work easier when you're editing and you usually use this sound effect. You just go to the sound library and then you pick it, drop it to the timeline. So this way you store all the sound effects, sound library, sound, all the sounds, all the audio effects that you want to use, okay? Any question?
Yeah, I have a question. Now, on the sound library, are we importing the way you draw? Are we importing the sound files the way you said it? There is another way of us importing sound from our files to here, to DaVinci.
So on the sound library, if you have downloaded a fresh DaVinci Resolve, you will note that there will be a download button over here. Yeah, so if you click on that download button, you have to download, it will take you to a DaVinci Resolve website where you will download its sound, something like sound pack, sound effects for DaVinci Resolve. Okay. So after downloading them, they will be here. All the sound effects will be here. Oh. Yes. And then the next one is the keyframes. The keyframes, these are the tools that will help us to, let's say, our clip, we want to zoom in our clip. Our clip is maybe static and we want now to zoom it in. We want it to have some movement. We can use the keyframes to do that, and I'll be showing you how to use keyframes later in this video. Okay, and we go to the next one. We have quick export. I'm now going to the top right. For those of you who cannot see, I'm now to the top right. It's written quick export. Quick export, this helps us to upload our footage directly. Let's say we want to upload our footage to YouTube as we export it. If we have logged in YouTube on the DaVinci Resolve and we want to do a quick export, we don't have time to export and then start uploading it to YouTube. If you use quick export, it will export as it uploads itself on YouTube directly. So it finishes exporting on DaVinci Resolve, at the same time it's done importing on the YouTube. So it's a quick export. That you can use that when you don't have time to do something and then the time is limited. So that's why it's there. And the next one is the mixer. The mixer, it's over here, and it just shows us the audio level of our audio that is currently on the timeline. If you play and then our clip has audio, you will just see the audio levels on the mixer. It will help you to see if the audio is okay, or you can also monitor using the headphones, but you can see the levels. The next one is the metadata. So for the metadata shows the data for our clip. For example, the frame rate that you used to shoot our clip, the resolution, if it's 1080 or if it's 4K. You can show the codec of our film, of our clip, and so on. And then we have the next one, which is now inspector. So on inspector, this is the most used here on the edit page, because for you to do any adjustments of our clip, use inspector. If you have something like an effect and you have added the effect to our clip, you will use inspector to adjust the effect. If you want to adjust the audio, if you want to adjust maybe you want to zoom in our clip, you want to change the position of our clip, the rotation, you will actually use the inspector. So it's very important for you to understand inspector, because it has different segments. You have video, you can go to audio, and you can see all the features that it has. Now something like AI voice isolation, that's now something that is not on the free version. So AI voice isolation, it helps you to isolate the background voices that are on our audio, and we remain with only the clean audio. Yes. So inspector is very important, and you cannot edit our project without using inspector. You will actually use it very many times. Yes. And then we now go ahead to show, we have different tools in DaVinci Resolve on the edit page, and the first tool is the selection tool. I hope you can see where my cursor is, my mouse. The one I'm pointing is the selection tool. So the selection tool helps us to select our clip on the timeline, and you can use it to move a clip. Let's say we have this clip on our timeline, right? This clip that we have imported on our timeline. So you can move it using the selection tool, and then if it's not selected, you click and you select. So that's the work for the selection tool. And then the next one is the trim edit mode. So the trim edit mode, this one changes the footage inside the clip without adjusting the duration of the clip. Like we can slip through. You see what I'm doing? Because I'm using the trim edit, I can slip through the clip and get the position where I want to start from without changing the duration of our clip that we have on the timeline. Hope you can understand. And then we have the next one, which is the blend. So for the blade, it's basically used to cut. Ukisikia blade, you know, cut. You select blade and then you can cut our clip into the different parts that we want. Okay. The next one is the dynamic trim mode. Dynamic trim mode allows you to live trim our clips when we are playing. When I play like that, I can trim this clip. Let me show you that. I'm playing and then you can see. So this one is just like a quick trim, and it only allows you to trim your clip while you are playing the clips on your timeline. Okay. And then we have the next one, which is the insert clip. Insert clip, it inserts our clip where our playhead is. It moves the clips that are currently on the timeline to create space for our clip that we want to insert. Let me do that practically. Let me go to the media pool and find a clip that I want to insert. I want to insert where our playhead is. I'll find any clip. Let me use this. And then if I click insert, you can see it has been inserted in between our clip. Here is it, in between our clips that were on the timeline. So it pushes other clips on either on the left or on the right, and then it creates space for our clip that we want to insert. Okay, and then the other one is overwrite clip. The next one, this one. So for overwrite clip, it's like overwriting. It's replacing the clips that are on the timeline. Let me do that practically. We have our playhead here, and I want to overwrite it with this clip over here. I will select the clip and then I will click overwrite. You can see it has come here and it has replaced the clip that was there. It has overwritten over the other clips. And we have the next one, which is the replace clip. So for this replace clip, this is like a smart version of overwrite, because it replaces our clip without changing the duration of the previous clip. Okay? Yeah. Let me do that practically for you guys to understand. We have this clip over here, and we want to replace it with another clip on our media pool. We will select the clip and then we click replace. You can see it has been replaced, but it has not adjusted the duration. The duration remains the way it was. So that's what replace clip does.
Can I ask something?
Okay.
Okay, now it hasn't the duration, yes, but the part in imeleta hapo like say nilikuwa nataka.
If that part is what you didn't want, yes, that's now where we use this dynamic, no, not dynamic trim. That's where we use this trim edit mode. Okay? Because when we select the trim edit mode, you can see I can be able to move that clip and find the part where I want without changing the duration or anything. Now you can be able to move and see, I want it to start from here, or have you understood? Yeah. Yes, that's now where so you should actually know the tool that you're supposed to use and what time are you supposed to use it. And this is just practicing. You don't have to know it right now, or you don't have to cram. You just practice DaVinci Resolve day by day and you will understand all these tools. We go to the next one. The next one is this icon. It's called snapping. It looks like a magnet, so that means it works as a magnet. So what snapping does, if it's on, it pulls the clip. Let's say I want to move this clip to join it with the other clips. So if I move it like that, you can see it will snap. This white line that is drawing there means that it has snapped. When we disable it, you won't see that line. You see, it's not snapping. So it will be hard for you to do that because you can mess up with your previous clip on our timeline. Yes, yani inaivuta, it's a magnet, so inavuta your clip, and you see, that's what it's used for. And then the next one is it's used for linking. It's called linked selection. Linked selection, we use it to link either the audio or with the video, or unlink, or maybe we want to link all the clips on our timeline. What do I mean by that? When I select this clip, you can see it's selecting both the audio and the video, right?
Yeah.
So when we disable linking, you can see I can be able to select the video peke yake, and then I can also be able to select the audio independently. But when we want to link them, we select both of them and then we link like that. So they will be linked. So that's just linking them together, or maybe you want to select the audio without selecting the video. And we have another shortcut that you can use. Let's say these clips are linked. The audio and the video are both linked, right? And we want to select only one without deactivating the link. You can use the shift and then select. You can see I've selected the video only, but when I don't press shift, I'll be able to select all of them. So that's just a shortcut that you can use to do that. And we have another icon, which is position locking. Position lock, if we have all our clips on the timeline and we don't want to mess with it, maybe you don't want to move our clips. If we activate the position lock, you can't be able to move these clips. They will not move. Yeah. There is a time someone selected it without knowing, and then he was asking me, my clips are not moving, because you cannot even import our clips. You can see when I try to import it, it does not import the clips to the timeline. You can't. So someone was asking me, I'm not able to import our clip on the timeline, something like that. So you have to be keen on this.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You know our marker on that.
Yeah.
Once you remove that dock.
Oh, it should be like that.
Yes. So
okay.
that dock, because our position is here.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
And
So,
anyone with a question,
you can ask.
please ask. If you can like, I see so many people have joined again, and also they are following us.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for following. I think I should mention a few of them. Alfie Media Kenya, please, thank you very much for following us. And also, who else? I'm looking for followers first. Dr. Ambrose. Yes, Dr. Ambrose Kim, thank you for following us. Kimani, thank you for staying locked in. And the newcomers as well, please help us like our page. Sydney calls it Tap Tap.
Yes, tap the screen.
It's Tap Tap the screen, but
Yes.
don't break it, yeah?
Yeah, don't break your screen.
Yeah. So help us like the page. New guys who are coming in, Kish, KE, thank you for joining us. Today we are stuck in training how to use davinci. Davinci is a free software from Blackmagic, and we are showcasing what davinci can do. Sydney?
Right, so the next thing I was going to is this small blue icon over here. It's
I'm asking, like, is the lock, like you have to put the lock unlocked when editing
yes, if the lock should be unlocked. If you lock it, you can't do any, and you are locking the timeline. So if you lock it, you cannot do anything. Maybe let's say you are editing something and you want to go outside, and maybe there are people playing over there. You can lock your timeline, to just prevent someone from tampering with it. If you lock it, you will not be able to import your clips on the timeline. You can't move anything on your timeline. Yes. So it should be off if you are editing, and then after you have finished all your editing and you don't want to mess with your timeline, you can now go ahead and lock it. Okay? The next one is flags. These flags, they actually work as...
Dr. Ambrose is saying something. He says, but you can color grade.
Color grading.
He says, but you can color grade. I don't know if that's a question or is a follow-up conversation with what you're discussing.
You can color grade your clip because you have now gone to the color page, but you cannot remove...
No, I don't understand if this is a question or is a mention.
I think it's an additional thing that he's saying. Or
Director Ambrose.
Is it a question or what? Or should I just answer it?
No, let him put it as a question so that we can answer, so
Okay.
that we don't get confused.
Okay.
Go on, Sydney, and then I'll check on that.
All right. So I was going to this blue icon, which is called flags. Flags works as sticky notes. We have those notes. Maybe you have our book, and then we have some notes that helps us to remember something that we had planned to do. So if you use flags, let's say you wanted to add a transition somewhere and then you can't do it at the moment, you can add flags and then you will just know I needed to add a transition here. So when you're going through your timeline, you will know the actions that you needed to do. They just work as sticky notes. So hope if I say sticky notes, you can understand. And we have the other one, the next one, which is the markers. For the markers, it also works as flags, because if you mark somewhere on your clip, you mark here, you'll be able to know that I needed to do something here. Okay? So it also works the same. And the next one is this icon over here. This one is used to zoom our clip. You can see we have three options. We have full extend zoom. If we click full extend zoom, you can see what it does. We have detail zoom. Detail zoom, we can now zoom more into that clip. And then we have custom zoom. For custom zoom, we have...
We have a question. This question is from Mora. Mora is asking, can you color grade your work if the timeline is locked?
Yes.
And then I'm also following up on Director Ambrose. Director Ambrose is saying, I'm saying that you can color grade and adding effects on the clips while locked the timeline. So I think Director Ambrose and Mora are talking about the same thing.
Yes, you can color grade while the timeline is locked.
Okay, you answer them.
So this is what I'm saying. If you lock your timeline and then you go to the color page, you can be able to color grade. Something that you cannot do is to remove any clip or add a clip. Okay, you can't add a clip, you can't remove a clip, you can't move your clips, but color grading the clips that are already on the timeline, you can do that. What the lock does, it just like closing our timeline to prevent adding something or removing something. Okay, but color, you can color grade the clip that is already on the timeline. Yes, so you can do that. Yep. I think even Director Ambrose is answering Mora and is telling her that yes, you can do it. Yep.
All right.
So you can do that. I was now talking about the custom zoom. Custom zoom, we can zoom our clips that are on the timeline manually, like the way we want. Maybe we want to have more details on the clip, or we want to do that. You see what's doing, what the custom zoom is doing on my timeline. So that's what our custom zoom does. We have this icon is over here is like for sound. So this is just for muting or unmuting our sound that is on the timeline already, the audio. If you want, maybe you don't want it to play with the audio, if you mute, we will not hear the audio, and then if we unmute, we can hear our audio. So that's what it does. That's the basic.
Sydney,
Yes?
for the flag, is it the flag key?
Yeah?
Is it only used to mark, for you to remember where the transitions are, or is there another
Not-
function?
Not necessarily transitions. You can just mark to remember. Maybe you needed to cut our clip, or you are not sure with the edit. So you leave it and then go to another thing. You can mark that place for you to remember exactly where you have marked. It just prevents you to now start looking for that exact position later. It makes your work easier because you will just be able to note the place and go to it directly. Yep. Have you understood?
Yes.
Okay. So anyone with a question on the media page, maybe you want any clarification or anything that you want to know about the media, the edit page, sorry, not the media, the edit page, you can ask.
Mora says that's clear now. Thank you.
Okay.
And guys, the ones that we are here, let's follow each other so that when we all have this, we can always join every time.
Yes.
So the people who are here, follow one another, and then also make sure you follow us. Thank you, MMK Zamani series. Thank you for following the live. We have Free for All and Al Capone as well. Thank you. But guys, let's create this a community. Let's follow each other. When there's training, then once we alert everyone. And then we see how we can train one another. And
Yeah.
if there's anyone who has experience in any field and you want to participate in our programs, then let's get in touch and see how we can help each other. We'll be sending free trainings to everyone
Yes.
in media. So anyone who wishes to come and work with us, then you are welcome. Director Ambrose, also make us help you what to label a clip, adding information so that we help you when finalizing.
Yeah, that's true.
What you understand that?
He says,
Okay. Can you tell him? Director Ambrose is talking about WhatsApp groups. Yeah.
yeah, you can create a
Yes, we can create one. I think I'll create one today and then have it posted in our page. And then let's join for every training that we need to be doing. We come on board, we help each other. You have a problem in something, then you ask in the group. Maxamed Noor, you say, hi Sefu, how are you? I'm fine, thank you very much. Karibu sana. And let's help each other by liking the page so that we can be able to do more of these trainings to be able to help all of us in Africa. It's all about Africa. Next week we'll be joined by guys from Nigeria and guys from Uganda who are willing to also provide trainings in what they're doing. So guys, let's like, let's follow, and then soon enough we'll have a group for learning, for training each other. Thank you very much. Sydney?
Rebecca said something.
Udefa, let me check. Let me go back.
Down.
Is down? Odrefa says at Odrefa is referring to Director Ambrose. I don't understand that. So Director Ambrose can answer that. Al Capone, I came a bit late. Let me ask this. Is this like editing clip for YouTube? Sydney will be able to answer that. I'm going to the next question, which is Tura. How long do this training take? I think, Sydney, if you can start with Al Capone. I came a bit late. Is this like editing clips for YouTube?
Okay, this is editing clips for anything that you want to edit, be it YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, just editing, okay? It doesn't matter where you want to place the clips. You just, because it's a professional editing software, so it will be easier for you to edit your clips. If you learn this is actually the best, yes. So
also, let's add and also explain that this is a professional editing software that is used in Hollywood.
Yes.
So depending on where you want to use your footage, you have to do settings. When you're exporting, you are able to know exactly where this footage will land. Because on YouTube, we have got two formats. We have got the landscape and the portrait.
Yes.
So with that, you edit based on where you want to upload the footage.
Yep.
I think YouTube can also take up to 4K, isn't it?
Yeah, 4K.
So if your footage is shot in 4K, you can edit it and be able to upload to YouTube on the landscape page.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So the next question was from Tura. How long do this training take?
Okay, this training, for you to understand better, you just need 3 days. Okay, after 3 days, you'll actually be able to do editing without any difficulties, the basic editing, but you just have to do more practice, then you will now understand everything about DaVinci. You don't have to understand everything for the first time. You just understand those things that you actually need, okay, the basics, and then diving deep into it, you have to do practice. So it depends with you. You have to do it like 2 hours a day for 3 days. You'll be able to understand everything.
But Sydney, if I may ask for a follow-up, how long do you think, if I'm new in this industry,
Yes.
I'm interested, I want to learn DaVinci.
Yes.
Can it take 1 week, 3 weeks, as in for me to understand the interface, and then later I'll be practicing so that I get to understand much more, to be experienced now, as when you were talking yesterday about skill and experience.
Yes.
How long can it take for me to grasp all this?
You can take like a maximum of 6 days.
6 days?
Yeah, you will be able now to,
Yes.
if you are now a beginner, you don't know anything, 6 days, you can be able to start working with DaVinci.
So I think, Tura, that's answers you. In 6 days, Sydney will put you in a position whereby you'll be able to bring in your footage and also work on all those tabs to be able to create something. So in 6 days. And furthermore, let's also understand that the type of footage that you bring in is very important. It's, there are ways whereby you can bring in a raw footage.
Yes.
So that one also needs a little bit of tweaking for you to be able to grade. So all those tabs that Sydney is taking us through, from the cut page, the media page, and the editing, the fusion,
The fairlights.
the grading, He says in 6 days you'll have grasped something for you to produce something out of it. And then Director Ambrose is answering Hudhaifa. I mean, makers are like notebook for pointing out key points on clips. Yeah, I think they're now discussing that there. Everyone is learning. And then he says it depends what you want to learn on davinci. That is what matters, time of learning. Director, thank you very much for also adding that.
Yes.
Tura says, how much are you charging? How much is the cost? We charge per hour.
Yes.
Most times we advocate people to take 2 hours, and it's 1,000 shilling.
Yes.
Yes, whereby you'll be able to use the software plus the hardware and Sydney.
Yeah.
So 1,000 shillings an hour, a day is 2,000 shillings. So for the 6 days to make you start something for your own, it would be 12,000.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So that's how I can put it. So Thura, with your interest, or anyone who has an interest, first thing first is you come in, you check the facility, you see what you can do, and then from there Sydney can take over. All right, Sydney.
Okay, so I also want to show you something over here. We have a setting icon that is on our bottom right. I'm trying to answer a question that they have asked, the editing. Is it editing only for YouTube or TikTok? Let's say we are editing our footages for TikTok and we want our footages in portrait. So you see this, what you're seeing on the screen is landscape, okay? And then we want portrait. So we have this setting icon over here. We will now go and click use vertical resolution. When we activate use vertical resolution, you can see now you can be able to edit in portrait. This now the clips that you can send to TikTok and the YouTube shorts. So we have all the options over here. So it depends on what you're editing. Yes. So I think on the edit page, that's all. So after you have learned like this, you now need to be practicing, and then you'll get a full understanding. We now go to the other page, which is the Fusion. On the Fusion page, this actually works as the After Effects. Yeah, this is where we can do our motion graphics, we can animate our text, like when we have the lower thirds and everything. Let's say, let me go back to the edit page and import a text over here. We have Fusion text. So I'll now pick this text and import it on our timeline like that. So we have imported this text on our edit page. But when we go to the Fusion page, you can see we have the text over here. So we want to create an animation of this text. This way I do it. If you want to write any name of the text, let me write my name, you can see. We want to move our text, we want to position it on the bottom left, or we want to put it at the center. This way you do all the manipulations of the text and the graphics. If you want to work on any graphics you want to animate, this way we do it. And the Fusion has a lot of things that you need to learn. So this is just an overview of the Fusion, because people usually do a lot of things here. You can animate a text. You see what After Effects does? You can do it exactly on the Fusion page. You just have to understand and know what you are working on. So it's a very, very nice tool to use for those people who do graphics, motions. You can learn this and see how it works. Yes, so I don't have much to say on this page because you need to, this like a class on its own. You need to learn like some few days, maybe 2 days, and then you'll be able to understand everything about the Fusion. Yes, so we now go to something that many people usually use in DaVinci Resolve. Many people usually do color grading and color correction on DaVinci Resolve. Now that's where we go to the color page. So on the color page, even the Hollywood people usually use DaVinci Resolve to color grade their film. DaVinci Resolve is mostly known for color grading and color correction. And you know there is a difference between color grading and color correction. So for color correction, you see a clip like this, it already has colors because we didn't shoot it as a raw and flat clip. So here we just need to do the color correction, maybe adjusting the highlights, adding some color to make it, maybe adjusting the contrast, some things like that. But now when we shoot in flat, we have the raw, it doesn't have color. That's now color grading. You are now color grading it from scratch to make that clip have color. So it depends with the format that you have shot your clip, and for us we just used we didn't use the flat format. That's why our clip already have color, but now we can do the color correction by just adjusting the clip color and make it to pop out something like that. So I'll just maybe do 1 or 2 things on the color page. The first thing that you need to do, we have some things that are called nodes. So I don't know if you can see where my cursor is, my mouse. So this is called a node. This thing, this is a node. So for us to begin color correction, we need to create a new node. It's always advisable to create a new node. So creating a new node, we have a keyboard shortcut and we also have a long way. So I'll show you both. So for the long way, we right click on the node that is already there, and then we can see add node. We can see add node, and then you select the type of node that you want. If you want a serial node, parallel, so we just select a serial. You can see we have another node over there. And then we have a keyboard shortcut that I usually use. You just click Alt S, like that, Alt S, and the nodes are created. So that's a faster way of working. You know, working with shortcuts, it helps you work faster. So after learning this, it's always advisable to learn now the shortcuts, because if you use shortcuts and maybe hata mkiandikwa kazi mahali and you use shortcuts, people will see you are a pro, you know what you are doing. So shortcuts are advisable to learn and it will help you work faster on your project. So after
those ones, like the serial nodes, is it just the arrangement?
Yeah, you use serial parallel, so it's just the arrangement of the nodes. You can see if I try to add a parallel, it will just be down. It will be down here, and we serial, so it's the arrangement of the nodes, of our nodes. So after creating our node, we can go ahead and start color correcting our footage. So we'll now, I usually like to use the curves at the beginning, so I can adjust the highlights, the lights like that, and then bring down the shadows.
How do you know
like
that the shadows?
Ati?
How do you know that the shadows? How do you know that the highlights? Because you've said hapo juu, hiyo arrow hapo juu ulisema ni you're reducing the highlights, huku chini shadows. So like I'm asking, as a beginner,
Yes.
like how do you know that these are the shadows and these are the highlights?
On our graph now.
Yeah.
On our graph, as a beginner, you will not know. Yeah, I can, because there is nothing that is indicating these are the shadows, these are the highlights. But if you understand our graph, by time now, you will be able to know. And then we have, when you don't want to use graphs because it's not indicated, we have other options that are over here. You can see this. It's now indicated. We have the shadow, we have highlight, we have light, we have dark. So over here, you will be able to understand what you are adjusting because it's indicated for you. You know, these are the shadows, these are the highlights, something like that. And then we have other color wheels. For the color wheels, we have the lift, we have the gamma, we have the gain, and the offset. Okay? It's written there, so you know when I adjust the gamma, I'm actually adding light to my clip. Okay? The gain is also adding light to my clip, so you will know what you are doing. This when you don't want to use the curve. We have the color boost, we have the shadows, we have highlights, we have saturation, we have the hue. So you'll be able to understand what you're doing, okay? And we also have a hardware for color grading. It's called the mini panel. So if you come physically at Highway, we will be able to show you the hardware. It's a panel that it's used for color grading, and it makes your work easier. It has all these functions, so you don't have to use your mouse when adjusting. Let's say you want to adjust the gamma, you'll just use our mini panel. It has wheels. You just rotate the wheels and they're adjusted. You just connect it to our machine and it's detected by DaVinci Resolve because it's used for DaVinci, and it's only used for DaVinci, so you can't use it in any other editing software. So that's one advantage that DaVinci have. They have hardwares that make our work easier when we are working on a project. But the hardwares are used for now more professional editors. You can just edit your project with only the software and it's gonna be okay, because I rarely use the hardware. I just use it for training and sometimes when I want to do it very fast. So you can come physically at our office and we can take you through the hardware. Even right now, I'm using a DaVinci Resolve dedicated keyboard. I'm not using a normal keyboard. I have a DaVinci Resolve keyboard that all the shortcuts are indicated on the keyboard. So you don't have to cram the shortcuts that you have to press Control B for you to cut. Okay?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. We have, I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Mr. Sefu is trying to look for the hardware and show you the keyboard. So this keyboard, as I was saying, it has all the shortcuts indicated. That's actually the best part about it. You don't have to cram a shortcut. You just look at it, it is labeled, and then you use the shortcut that you want. It has the, you see the shortcuts that are used on DaVinci Resolve, all of them are indicated here. So you can also come to our office and get a feel of the hardware that we use.
Excuse
Yes.
me.
Yes.
I don't know if you can answer me this question. On the color grading still, I can see lift, gamma, gain, and offset.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if I adjust lift, what will I be adding? If I adjust gamma, what will I be adding? Ama zote tu.
Ati?
Like what I'm saying is, I can see lift, gamma, gain, and offset. But I don't know if I adjust lift, what will I be adding to the video? Or if I adjust offset, I don't know what I'll be adding to the video.
Okay, so the lift, gamma, gain, you have to understand. Like, for example, gamma. Gamma,
Yeah.
you are adjusting the mid tones, like the mid tones.
Okay.
And then the gain, you are adjusting the overall lighting of our clip. So if you understand the meaning of the words, if you don't know maybe lift, what that does lift does.
Yeah.
We have like you are learning editing and you want to color grade and you don't know what lift does. First of all, you can try to adjust it and see what it does on our clip.
Okay.
You can see, and then if you want to understand it more and you are a beginner, you can go online and search what does lift do on our clip. When we adjust it, you will be able to understand what they do, because some
we're talking about gain has to be overall.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, gain is the overall
And then
lighting.
The lift is the gamma is the mid-tones.
Yeah, mid-tones.
In between.
Yeah.
And then the lift has to go with something which is now the high. Is it the highlights, or
I've seen.
you see you have shadows?
Yeah.
And then you have the highlights.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So you lift. It's like an equalizer. When we start learning audio.
Yeah.
The mid part, there is the mid range. You have the low frequency. You have the mid, and then you have the highs.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So gain are the highs, the lift is the lows, yeah. In terms of adjusting, either you're going high or you're going low with the shadows, and then gamma is the mid tones.
Yeah,
The
mid tones.
in between, and then the offset. Now you're shifting. You're shifting, either you are panning left or you're panning right on that color tone. You get it?
Yes.
So that's for better understanding, and when you're putting it in that manner, then now when you touch, you know, I'm touching this because I want to adjust this range.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So, and it is always advised to do the adjustments on our clip in its own node. Like when we want to adjust the gain, you create a node and you adjust the gain. Let's say the overall lighting of our clip. We have a dedicated node for lighting. You correct the lighting. You want to do any other adjustments, you create another node. As I've told you, you have a shortcut for creating nodes, which is Alt-S. You create a node, you do your adjustments, and then this will actually help you when we want to go back and we want to undo something that we did previously. We can just go ahead and delete that node because you have done only one adjustment on it and do the correction. It will be easier for you instead of doing all the adjustments on one node, and then maybe you want to undo an adjustment that you have done the first one. So you see, it will be hard for you to undo because you will now undo everything and start afresh. So it's always advisable to create a node as you do the adjustments. We also have different things over here, different tools. Like we have this tool, it's written motion effects. So this motion effects, it's a very heavy tool and it is used to denoise our clip. Denoising is we can shoot a clip and it has a lot of picture noise. Picture noise are those small grains that are caused by maybe you have a high ISO on our camera, it can cause the picture noise. The motion effects will help you to denoise the clip and try to reduce the grains on our clips. So you see, that's now an advantage for DaVinci Resolve because it does it very fast. So we have values that we can add here and it will help you denoise the clip, but it's always advised to do it at the end of the editing, because if you do it at the beginning, it will make your clip to lag a lot and your machine will lag because it is a heavy effect. So it is always advised to do it on the last node, and then you export our footage. We have other functions over here. This the curves. This one is the color slice. Color slice, you can see it has the red, the skin, the yellow, the green, cyan, blue, and magenta. This one helps us adjust only the dedicated colors. Like when we adjust the reds, only the red color on our clip will be adjusted. Yes, when we adjust the skin tone, only our skin will be adjusted. So it detects the color that you are adjusting, and then it will be adjusted. Yeah, so you can do a lot on this color page, and we have said is color grading and color correction. I explained what is color grading and what is color correction. So after you have color graded your clip, you are now good, you know this, the color that I want. We now go to the next page. So if anyone has a question on the color page, you can ask. And if you want to learn more and get a full understanding, we have said we offer classes, physical classes, where we come, we give you a machine, and then we train with you slow by slow as you understand. Yes, so if you want to do that, you can contact us and we'll be able to reach out and help you. So if you have any question, you can ask, or maybe you have something that you want to add on what I've said, you can just comment and tap the screen.
May I have a question, Stephen? On the lower left, we can see corrector 1, corrector 2, and sizing. Maybe you guys you discussed, but I wasn't here. The sizing.
Where?
Lower left. Lower right, I mean. The keyframes. Do you see the keyframes?
This one?
No?
Or the keyframes?
Yeah, the keyframes.
Yes, yeah.
The corrector 1, corrector 2, and the sizing.
This is actually something to work with the keyframes. I think it's like I've said keyframes. Maybe have you ever seen a clip that someone showing it before it's color graded and after it's color graded?
Yeah.
So you can use these keyframes after you have done the color correction before, and then the clips is still playing, and then it goes to after.
Yeah.
So you can use these keyframes over here to do something like that.
Okay.
Like it moves from before to after, so you can use the keyframes to show. Yeah. So any other question? If you don't have a question over here, we'll go to the next. Maybe you can read what people are saying, or maybe people who are joining, you can.
We don't have. We have Maxamed Noor, right? Maxamed Noor is from Somali. He's actually from Mogadishu, and he says he's following up. So Maxamed, please, thank you very much. And also you've been sharing our live. We have Mtai Kevin. Mtai Kevin has followed us. And again, who else is new there? The rest are the same that we have been having. Udefa is still around. User 86262, all those numbers says great. Thank you, Max Hamed. Thank you very much. Again, these trainings are going to be free online. When one wants to come and physically do the same training, that's when we have a small charging fee. But again, it's all about us learning by ourselves. Everyone has to learn these things, isn't it, Sydney?
Yes, you have to.
There is no excuse as to why we are not learning and we are not training ourselves. We have to share everything that we have for everyone else. Ambrose is asking a question. Do you have LUTs for color grading?
On DaVinci Resolve or
Do you
us?
have LUTs? Ambrose, are you referring it to us for LUTs, or you are referring
To DaVinci
if
Resolve.
DaVinci has LUTs for color grading? You can continue while it is.
Okay, so maybe I can go ahead and show the LUTs for DaVinci Resolve.
Oh, it says yours?
Mine.
Yes.
Ambrose, we have some LUTs. You can reach out to us and then we'll be able to share LUTs because we created LUTs for ourselves. So you can reach out and we can talk about that.
And mostly LUTs are depending on what you want to achieve.
Yes.
There's a certain look that you want to go for. That's when you look for those kind of LUTs.
Yes.
So it's very important. We make LUTs for our production to have a certain look. If you check our YouTube page, Highway AVS
Highway
Kenya,
Audiovisual Kenya.
Highway Audiovisual Kenya Solutions, we create content for our podcast studio, and we use our own LUTs to be able to create a certain look for us.
Yes.
So LUTs, most important I can advise is know how to create the look that you want, and then utilize that LUT for every production that you do.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
LUTs
are
are
the look
it's called
up
lookup
tables.
table. Is like a theme. It's like how do you want your video to look like?
Yeah.
So you have a reference point of how your video will look like, so that you have consistency, if I may put like that.
Yeah.
So that if you are shooting a production, scene 1, scene 2 should not be different. Should have the same look. Yes.
So we have inbuilt LUTs on the DaVinci Resolve. On the color page, on the top left, we have LUTs. We have different LUTs. We have LUTs for Blackmagic cameras. We have LUTs for Sony cameras. Different types of cameras. So you can see, if we select a LUT, you can see how our clip will look like. Hope you guys can see.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you create your own LUT, you can put it here, and then you'll just be selecting the LUT, put it on the clip, and all the clips will be identical. You don't have to try to color grade, and scene 1 is different from scene 2, just the way as Mr. Sefu was said. So these are the LUTs that are inbuilt. Okay. So we have different LUTs over here. Yeah. So that's it. I hope everyone is understanding what we are doing.
Udhaifa is asking, what about keyframe?
Keyframe.
Would you want to explain what a keyframe is?
He has already explained. Maybe repeat.
Maybe I can show you. I can try to add a keyframe on our clip and see what keyframes are used for. Udhaifa, let me use this clip. We want to add keyframes on this clip. Okay. And it depends on what you want to do. Let's try to do some positioning. We want to position our clip. Let's do zoom. Let's do zoom. We want to zoom into our clip. We can use keyframes to do that. So what you do, you select our clip, and then you put the playhead in the beginning of our clip, or in the beginning of where you want to zoom in from, and then you go here on the inspector and you look for zoom, and then we have this small white icon over here. This is a keyframe. You select it like that, you can see now it's red in color. And you move our playhead to where we want to stop it from, let's say here, and then we can zoom in like that. You can see now when we play our clip, it's zooming in. You see what it's doing? Hope you can see what it's doing. Have you seen?
Yeah, we have.
Yes.
I don't
So
know with the IFA.
you can use the keyframe to do that. You can use the keyframe to rotate. Let's try doing a rotation. You, from the start, you click and then you adjust where you want to put it, and then you do like that. So when we play, you can see it's rotating. It's like trying to animate our clip the way we want. So that's the use of our keyframes. Hope with IFA we are together. You can come. We do these things practically, and you will be able to understand them more.
Dr. Ambrose has something to say. He's
What?
saying keyframes are normally used on editing, page mostly spread runs, speed runs. Yeah.
Yeah, not only speed drums. You can see what I've done is not a speed drum. So use keyframes if you have, yes, to try to animate what you want.
Any sequence, and like what Sydney has explained, it is how what you want to achieve with timing. That's when you put keyframes.
Yeah, with timing. You want maybe to rotate at the middle of that clip, you do the keyframes. You can see. So that's the function of the keyframes. We'll go to the next page, which is Fairlight. And Fairlight is used for audio. So if we go to Fairlight, you can see on our timeline, we only have the audio clips. So on Fairlight, we do all the audio adjustments over here. We can add effects on our audio with the Fairlight. Let's try to add, we have this audio and we want to add an effect on this audio. We will go over here to the middle of my right side, and then we have an icon that is indicated effects. We click it and we have multiple effects over here. So you select the effect that you want to add. If you want to add reverb on your audio, you want to add distortion. So we have different effects and you just add it and adjust it the way you want. Okay? We have dynamics, we have equalizer. If you open the equalizer, which it was being explained, we have you can adjust the lows, the highs, and the mids. So from the equalizer on our Fairlight page. So this is all about audio. We do audio mixing and mastering on our Fairlight. If your audio, maybe the gain is too low or high, you can adjust it on our Fairlight. This basically audio. Yes. So if you want to learn more about this, you know what to do, you can reach out to us and then we will be able to help you. Okay. We're now going to the last page, that after you have done all your editing, you now need to export your project, export your footage. So the last one is now called the deliver. So on the deliver, this is now where we do all the export settings and then we export our footage now when it's ready. After you have done all the things, you have color graded, you have good audio, now you want to export, we go to the deliver. And then we have on the bottom, on the top left, we can see we have different different ways of exporting our clip. you can use custom settings. We have different settings, and we have the settings that are already created by DaVinci Resolve. So for custom setting, you have to select the format that you want, the resolution, the frame rate yourself. But then for the settings that DaVinci has already given you, let's say we want to use this setting, you can see they have already done the settings for you. So you click the settings that you want. Let's say you want to export for YouTube. We have a YouTube icon over there. You click YouTube and then you export. DaVinci Resolve know the standard that YouTube use. So you don't have to start looking for a standard that you can export for YouTube, because DaVinci Resolve have already given you. We have for TikTok, we have Vimeo. You just choose the one that you want, okay? And you can even export something from DaVinci and work with it on Premiere Pro, because we have this Premiere Pro XML. So it's possible. Yes, you can export something from DaVinci and use it on Final Cut Pro. We have this all settings. So when we go to custom, you can see we have export video settings first. So for video settings, we have format. You choose the formats that are over here, and the most commonly used format for video is usually MP4. And then we have the codec, which is H.264 or H.265. You have the encoder you choose. You have the resolution, whether you want to export your footage in 4K, HD. We have up to 8K. It depends with the resolution that you have used to shoot your footage. Okay, so after selecting all the settings that you wish, and then you can name your project. Let's add a file name like online training. We just use online training.
Not typing.
Oh. Online training. And then you can choose the location where you want to export your clip. We're actually choosing the same location that we created, the same folder that we created when we were starting this. It's here. You select that, and then you can add to render queue. Add, and then it's now at our render queue, and then we click render all, and then we wait for it to export. So that's the basics of DaVinci Resolve. I hope if you have been in this class from the beginning, you can try to download the DaVinci Resolve and have a clip and try to edit. Just work with it and export the clip and see how it goes. If anyone has a question, you can ask as we finalize.
Me, I have no question.
Is there anything online on TikTok?
Online, not yet. I think guys are getting it. That's the reason why there are no questions. Because again, it cannot be hard as it looks. What we need is a response so that we are able to answer. I don't think within the hour, Sydney is able to capture everything. That's why it says we can always have a follow-up.
Yeah.
And also, we were going to create a group called XLab.
Yes.
It's an experience lab, whereby we are going to be able to teach ourselves, learn by ourselves. Where can I share? Can I share it on this page?
The group.
On
Yes.
TikTok.
You can put it on
Will
your
the link
bio.
be able to?
Yeah.
I think the link will not be clickable, right?
Yeah, so you add it on the bio profile.
The bio.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll add that so that we all join in one WhatsApp group, whereby someone might have a question after this, and then we can always ask. If you need something, you need to learn something, then you can always share in the group. Thank you so much, Max Med from Mogadishu, my very good friend.
You said you say Muhammad.
Yes, it's Muhammad. Oh, Max Ahmed is okay, Muhammad. I remember. Yeah, Muhammad is a producer in Mogadishu. He really wants to learn. That's the reason why he's here with us.
Oh, yeah, interesting. So guys, there's still a lot to learn about DaVinci. Yeah, so reach us out.
Are you through?
Yeah, I think I'm through. Maybe.
You finished all the tabs?
Yes.
Okay. Up to export?
Yeah, I've just done export.
Okay. So we are getting more questions. We have like, thank you so much, Mohammed. We have a few minutes to go. So if we can get questions now about DaVinci or anything else that we've been training since we began Monday.
Yeah, you can ask.
You can as well ask. It does not tie you to DaVinci only. This can go all the way to anything that you wish to ask.
Yes.
Thanks for the class, learnt a lot. Hope to be joining the WhatsApp group soon.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll have it on the page. We call what that thing?
Bio.
Bio. We'll have it bio.
We'll add it on our bio.
I think we will do that. It will be called XLab. Our location, this place is called Experience Center, where we are not training what we learn in school. We are training what we experience while doing what we do best. So again, I keep on saying that anyone or whoever wishes to come and also participate in training others, then you are most welcome.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Yes. If you
Anything you feel like you can train, then we are asking you to come in. Kimani, thanks for the class. Okay, that one I've already read. Thank you very much, Kimani.
Yeah, and if you have gotten something and you can just say on the comments that you have learned something. Yeah, for us to know that at least we have done something. If you are understanding, just say I'm understanding. Yeah, don't just keep quiet.
Okay, I think that will be good for today. Were we recording this? Hata mnipe link ya DaVinci Pro version. Oh yeah, Kimani. DaVinci, how much does it cost? It's around $400, eh? This is what we can do, Kimani. During the year, what we are going to do is we are representative of black magic in Kenya. So I want to promise you something, that we are going to create a competition on editing this year, and one of the things that people are going to win are the key, DaVinci key. So basically, once we join in the groups, then we'll do a follow-up. Then hopefully, Kimani, you will be able to get that, the pro version. You'll be able to have that if you participate in the competition. We had another competition last year for Intercollege, the smartphone film competition, and People were winning even cameras. So again, you having the DaVinci Pro version, yes, it is possible, but you have to participate on getting it. And then there is a question from Udaifa. I want you guys to review a video I edited. Do you have it, Udaifa? If you can send us, let me have the group ready, and then we share it. Then we can be sending links there for what videos that we have done for us to review. And I will want everyone to participate in reviewing this. We'll be chatting there, reviewing footages from different producers. So that one is that. And then we have, how many days does the class training course? It's 6 days for beginners. And then to be able to be a master, that will take, Sydney has been doing it for 4 years, and he's still learning. So
Yeah.
the least number of days is 6 days for anyone with interest, Mohammed. Morai is asking, Sydney, you taught well. Okay, I learn new things each time you teach this. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Mora says, Sydney, thank you. You teach
You're
well.
welcome, Nora.
Yeah, she has no questions from her end. Thank you for the class. Yes, thank you very much, Mora. Udefa says okay. Okay, thank you. Muhammad also says okay. Muhammad, thank you very much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the roses. What else? I think before end of today, the group will be on the
Bio.
TikTok bio.
Yeah.
Bio. Is bio? What is bio?
Profile.
TikTok
Bio is profile.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, biography.
Yeah.
Is that what you say, bio?
Yeah.
Okay. It will be on our biography, which is bio in the language where she comes from. We still have a few minutes before we shut this down. And all this, I think, is pre-recorded. Are we recording it? Eh?
Mm.
Yes. So, again, for people who came in late, we will share these videos and then send the link to our group. So it's very important for you guys to join the group so that we can be sharing more information. Director Kim, I would like to know where you are from. Are you in Nairobi or are you in Kenya? Where are you from? It's a pleasure you coming on board and participate in this. Kimani as well, are you also available in Nairobi? Let us know about that. Do you know how to go to the bio?
I will do it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the way you added this one,
Yes.
now you add the link.
No, now you're saying it's me.
It's your account.
Ganyobi, Aite, yeah, Aite. That's our friend from Nigeria. From Ghana, sorry. It's Ghana. Most welcome, sir. Aokimani, you are in Nakuru. Nakuru is not far. You have no excuse in not coming to learn. The reason why we want to be able to associate with practical learning, looking forward. Yeah, thank you very much, Kimani. The reason why is because Sydney has an easiest way possible. Thank you. Thank you, I say. You see, I think I can show this. This is the keyboard that Sydney uses and brags that it's easy because all these have got shortcuts. The keyboard has got shortcuts for specifically DaVinci, and you find that he's able to do a project very fast without much of thinking because everything has been written on the board. So these are the things that make work different. Can I have the speed editor? You know, you can get it there, that box. Where can I get updates about when the class starts?
The
We
WhatsApp.
are going to have the WhatsApp group for all members of, we call it a community because we want to be able to empower one another. Everyone has to know everything. When Sydney knows editing, then everyone else has to know editing. When I know about something else, then everyone else has to know about that. That's the reason. So the group, when you guys are joining, we will have those information on when the class updates will be. This is another board. This is called the Speed Editor. This one as well is from Blackmagic and works with davinci when you want to do fast cuts. Sydney?
Yes.
And I like this wheel because of that scrolling or something like that. I'm not a very good editor, but I can edit when I'm having these kind of gadgets. So it's also one of the things that we talk about. And then we also have the color grading panel. It's still so heavy. I don't think I can lift it here. But again, it's also something that when you're interested, is something that you can look into, and when you come to our office, then you can have a test on those. Any other question?
No question.
Okay. Have you put the group there?
Not yet.
You're not able?
I will put it.
Yeah, because I want to tell them that it's already there.
Because someone is asking where can I get updates?
Yeah?
Where can I get updates about when the class starts?
Yeah, that's
The group, yeah.
Yes, in the group. Yes, we'll share the group information, and then we'll be updating every day what we have. We'll have a calendar. That calendar now is what it will be so hard because now doing this live is not easy. It takes so much time preparing them. We have to hook up the systems that we are using here. We are streaming to TikTok and we're also streaming to YouTube. And the setup is involves a little bit of technical. Where yesterday we were learning on how to use NDI. I think you've utilized NDI.
Yeah.
The cameras that we're using, these are PTZ cameras, these are robotic cameras. The one that is beaming on YouTube is up here, and then Sydney has its own here, the PTZ. We're using a small conference microphone. Not a conference, it's a camera from Lumens that we're also adopting. So there is a lot of integration to be able to successfully transmit this both on TikTok and YouTube. Again, one of our classes we showed people on how to do this. So again, the questions are not tied to the topic of the day. The topics will be the questions you can ask for anything that you wish to learn. Today we are talking about davinci, tomorrow we are going to talk about a different product, just like that. But we are targeting to be able to achieve every day at 11 a.m. Isn't it?
Yes.
It's only that we need to structure the timetable for the classes. But again, even right now, I don't even know what we're going to do tomorrow. But once you join the group, which will be placed on the bio, then we'll be able to update everyone on that. Lucy is saying, are these classes uploaded on your... Yes, on YouTube. We are live on YouTube at the moment, so that one will remain there. What we are recording is the one that is on TikTok because of the format. So it is the classes will be available on our channel. Udaifa, you guys are doing a great job. Udaifa, thank you so very much, and thank you for our support. You have been with us since inception. And we are advocating this training to empower everyone else. And the reason why we're using social media is because everyone is reachable through that. So we are trying as much. If we do something that you feel that is not as per your satisfactory, English is not the very good language that we want to use. But again, if you feel there's something that we can do more, please let us know. You'll be part of our community in the group, and we'll be able to work on better streams, isn't it? Yeah, we have 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Let's take time to do the liking, the tap that Madam here keeps on saying. Let's do that. We today we have 34,000. It's the highest number we've ever got on the liking. The highest number we've ever got, and the highest number of participants today as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we keep on going. We're not giving up. We're going to continue. We'll build a bigger community for everyone to learn. 35,000 likes, that's very good. We have 3 minutes before we shut it. Our page, sometimes we are also live, not necessarily we're live on training, we can be live on other things as well. A discussion, having different talks. I thank you very much, my brother from Ghana. I wish if one day you come back to Kenya. I know you're using a complicated system in Ghana to do production. I remember you coming to Kenya to learn about that. I don't know how far you are, because the systems have really changed from since you came and went back. Guys, we need more likes on this. We have got how many minutes? 2 minutes. Oscar Giovanni. I like that combination of a name. Looks like one name, like very long one. But karibu sana, welcome to our page. We are trying to advocate training basically and mostly for Africans. We want everyone to be empowered, everyone to have a skill, everyone to be experienced in everything. So that's the reason why we are doing this. So we are hoping to be able to do this every day. I think that is our time for today. Those tap is working. So you don't tap on YouTube, isn't it? I hope it's not on YouTube. This is on TikTok. Anyway, guys, again, I really appreciate you staying with us. Don't forget, we'll have our group page, our community. I'm calling it a community because we want to make it a bigger community. So we'll have it on the biography. Thank you very much. So we can sign out, Sydney? Yeah. I want you to sign out to your guys who are listening to you.
Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for those of you who have joined us throughout the session. And I really appreciate you guys. I don't have anything else to say. You can follow me on TikTok as well, Sydney. I'm live. I'm watching the live, so you can also follow me. We can interact. You can text me on TikTok. We can talk. And then if we join the WhatsApp community, we'll be able to interact more. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Let's meet tomorrow, same place, same time, for another interesting topic. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And kwaheri. Bye. Bye bye Hudhaifa.
Stop the recording.
The recording first. There you go. And then go back here. Stop that. Sydney. Ndio umenarua 301 views. Umesikia mpaka unasikia umechoka.
Sasa unaona na watu walikuwa waulize maswali yeye sema like okay, the next question. See, I was keeping the conversation going. Si uongo si ulikuwa wazijua. Ai jamani, si. Mimi siwezi kuaibisha.
Kaenda kwingine.
Najua keyframes. Yaani hizo ni keyframes. So
kwani unauliza nini?
Siko sure kama ni different na hizo keyframes zenye nimefanya ama ni mchezo kukaa hapo wewe. Hizo
I wish ningekuwa pia mimi naweza.
Ni keyframe na imeandikwa corrector wangu. Sio gani kujiangalia.
So ume stop streaming?
Yeah.
Hadi YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Skip. Ulisikia kunini? Ndakuuliza.
This YouTube is still live.
I knew it.
But you don't have the mic.
I think stop.
Yeah, Joe.